The Iraqi Dinar Revaluation, a financial earthquake, creating overnight millionaires. Welcome back to my channel. Iraqi Dinar RV. In a development shaking the global financial ecosystem, the Iraqi Dinar, IQD, has reportedly undergone a dramatic revaluation, igniting unprecedented excitement among investors and currency holders around the world. After years of being considered a speculative bet with little chance of payoff, the dinar has surged in value, allegedly reaching exchange rates as high as $4.38 to $6.11 per IQD, turning everyday holders of the currency into overnight millionaires. For over a decade, forums, blogs, and niche financial circles have speculated on the possibility of a revaluation, commonly referred to as an RV, of the Iraqi dinar. Until recently, those discussions were mostly written off as unrealistic fantasies fueled by misinformation and scams. Now, however, what was once dismissed as pipe dream territory has taken center stage, as credible reports suggest that the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has officially recognized a new exchange rate. This incredible appreciation in value has made a 25,000 IQD note, previously worth less than $20 USD, potentially worth over $100,000 in today's market, according to some financial news outlets and social media sources. Some claim that larger denominations, such as 250,000 IQD, may now fetch upwards of $1 million, depending on the prevailing exchange rate. How did this happen? The recent surge didn't occur in a vacuum. Iraq has been making calculated moves in recent years to stabilize its economy and reintegrate into the global financial system. These include building up gold and foreign currency reserves, modernizing its banking sector with transparency reforms, implementing stricter fiscal controls and auditing mechanisms, encouraging foreign direct investment, reducing its reliance on oil revenues. All of these steps have boosted investor confidence and made the idea of a revalued dinar more credible. By aligning the official exchange rate with the country's improving economic fundamentals, the CBI is signaling to the world that Iraq is ready to be a serious player in global finance again. The role of global banks and redemption protocols. Further amplifying the buzz are reports that major international banks, such as Wells Fargo, JP Morgan Chase, and Citibank, have begun activating internal protocols to handle dinar redemptions at the new rate. While these claims are yet to be formally verified by all involved institutions, the sheer volume of discussion suggests that the revaluation may be more than just another round of hopeful speculation. Whether these banks are directly facilitating conversions or working through intermediaries, the broader implication is that the dinar is no longer being treated as a fringe currency. The overnight millionaire effect. The most sensational part of this unfolding story is the meteoric rise in personal wealth experienced by individuals who purchased IQD notes in past years. For example, someone who invested $1,000 USD to purchase dinars when the rate was approximately 1,200 IQD to 1 USD may now find themselves holding currency valued at well over $4 million USD, depending on the revaluation rate used. These individuals come from all walks of life: teachers, veterans, small business owners, and retirees, many of whom bought dinars based on a hunch or a tip, holding on to them for years despite criticism and ridicule. Now these dreamers find themselves at the center of a once-in-a-lifetime financial windfall. Caution. Amid the celebration. While the headlines and testimonials paint a picture of unthinkable gains, financial advisors and economists are urging dinar holders to exercise caution. The world of currency revaluation is notoriously vulnerable to scams, misinformation, and predatory financial schemes. As a result, experts recommend the following: Confirm all rates through official government and bank sources. Avoid exchanging currency through unlicensed dealers or unofficial websites. Consult tax professionals about the implications of sudden wealth. Develop a sound financial strategy with a qualified advisor. Sudden wealth can be as destabilizing as poverty if it's not managed wisely. Many individuals who come into large sums of money quickly often fall victim to poor planning, impulsive spending, or fraudulent schemes. Economic and geopolitical impact. The implications of the revaluation extend far beyond the individuals who held the currency. A stronger dinar changes Iraq's position in international trade, improves its purchasing power, and makes imports cheaper for its population. In theory, this could reduce inflation, increase consumer spending, and attract more foreign investment into the country. At the same time, Iraq must manage this transition carefully. A dramatic appreciation in the national currency can lead to economic overheating if not handled properly. The government will need to balance growth with inflation control, ensure price stability, and provide the infrastructure necessary for long-term financial health. A landmark moment in currency history. This revaluation is being hailed as one of the most significant monetary events in recent memory. Not only does it represent a dramatic shift in the dinar's value, but it also showcases the potential power of a well-executed economic recovery strategy. Iraq, long plagued by war, sanctions, and political turmoil, appears to be stepping into a new era, one where it can reclaim its place as a meaningful economic force in the Middle East and beyond. For international investors, the Iraqi dinar has now moved from the margins into the mainstream. Traders, financial institutions, and policymakers around the world are watching closely as the implications unfold. The path forward. What happens next is anyone's guess. Some analysts believe the revaluation will stabilize around current rates and pave the way for a more normalized Iraqi economy. Others warn that the current figures might be inflated and could face corrections as the market settles. Regardless, the revaluation has already had profound effects. It's a case study in long-term speculation, economic patience, and the unpredictable nature of global finance. It also offers a cautionary tale about the dangers of misinformation and the importance of doing due diligence. Conclusion. The revaluation of the Iraqi dinar has turned an obscure and often ridiculed currency investment into one of the most talked-about financial stories of the decade. With reports of rates exceeding $4 to $6 per IQD, countless individuals have suddenly found themselves holding assets worth thousands or even millions of dollars. While the excitement is justified, experts urge caution and responsibility in navigating this new financial landscape. For Iraq, the revaluation signals the possibility of economic revival and global reintegration. For investors, it serves as both a reward for patience and a reminder of the high stakes of currency speculation. The world is watching closely as Iraq, and those who bet on its future, step into an uncertain but potentially prosperous chapter. Disclaimer: this article is intended for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial, legal, or tax advice. The foreign exchange market is inherently risky and prone to misinformation. Consult with qualified professionals before making any investment decision. Iraqi Dinar RV is not liable for any losses or damages resulting from the use or reliance on this content.